Is the basketball universe about to witness the most shocking plot twist of the 2025 offseason, or are we watching the greatest trade rumor roller coaster slowly come to a grinding halt? We've just been hit with bombshell reports claiming that the Greek Freak himself wants to stay put in Milwaukee, completely flipping the script on what many believed was the most inevitable superstar movement since Kawhi's championship run. But here's where things get absolutely wild. The odds makers and league insiders are telling us a completely different story, and the mysterious connection between Toronto's front office and this generational talent runs deeper than most fans even realize. I'm about to reveal the shocking truth about why the Raptors are still the betting favorites despite these recent developments, and the nuclear trade package that Masai Ujiri is reportedly willing to put on the table. What's up, Raptors Nation? Quick Court coming in hot with another deep dive that's about to absolutely blow your mind. Hope you're all crushing it today, rocking that red and black, and ready for some serious trade deadline analysis that nobody else is talking about. How exactly does a superstar who allegedly wants to stay with his current team still end up as the #1 target for our front office's master plan? Drop your predictions down in the comments right now, because I've been connecting dots that the mainstream media is completely missing. Seriously, stick around until the end, because I'm about to break down why this Giannis situation is far from over, and the insane trade package that could actually make it happen. Let's start with the elephant in the room. Yes, there are fresh reports claiming Giannis Antetokounmpo has made it clear he intends to remain with Milwaukee and doesn't plan to request a trade this offseason. Multiple sources close to the situation are painting a picture of a loyal superstar who wants to ride or die with the franchise that drafted him. But here's what's absolutely fascinating about this entire situation. Despite these reports, Toronto remains the betting favorites to land a Greek Freak if he does change his mind. According to DraftKings Sportsbook, the Raptors are sitting pretty at plus 500 odds ahead of teams like the Spurs, Knicks, and Rockets. Think about that for a second. The odds makers, who literally make money by being right about these things, still believe Toronto has the best shot. Why would that be if Giannis is supposedly committed to staying put? What do you think is driving these odds? Is it pure speculation, or do the bookmakers know something we don't? Let me know your thoughts, because this gets even crazier. Here's where the plot thickens beyond belief. ESPN's Brian Windhorst, who has connections throughout the league that most of us can only dream of, specifically mentioned that the Raptors are looking for a big fish this offseason. But it's not just about wanting a superstar. Doug Smith from the Toronto Star reported something that sent shockwaves through the basketball world. There's mutual interest between Giannis and the Toronto Raptors. The mutual interest part is absolutely crucial here. This isn't just Toronto dreaming about landing a superstar. This suggests that Giannis himself has at least entertained the idea of wearing red and black. And when you dig deeper into the history between Masai Ujiri and Giannis, you start to understand why this connection runs so deep. Before you scroll away, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because we're diving into territory that most analysts won't touch. Masai Ujiri has been tracking Giannis for over a decade, even before he became an NBA player. We're talking about a relationship that goes back to Giannis' early days, when Ujiri was scouting international talent and saw something special in this lanky Greek kid that most scouts were overlooking. That kind of long-term vision and personal connection doesn't just disappear because of one off-season report. But here's where things get absolutely nuclear. If the Raptors do enter serious trade discussions, Doug Smith reported that nobody on the roster would be untouchable. We're talking about a scenario where even Scottie Barnes, the franchise cornerstone and former Rookie of the Year, could be on the table as the centerpiece of a Giannis deal. Can you imagine the shockwaves that would send through Raptors Nation? Trading Scottie Barnes would be like trading away the future for the present, but with Giannis, you're getting a two-time MVP in his absolute prime. What's your take on potentially trading Barnes for Giannis? Drop your thoughts below. The potential trade packages being discussed are absolutely mind-blowing. We're looking at scenarios involving Scottie Barnes plus RJ Barrett, or Barnes combined with both Ochai Agbaji and Grady Dick, along with multiple first-round picks. This would be the kind of all-in move that either creates a championship contender overnight or sets the franchise back for years. Think about the mathematics of this deal for a moment. You're potentially trading 3 to 4 young, developing players plus valuable draft capital for one superstar. But that one superstar is Giannis Antetokounmpo, a player who can single-handedly transform a franchise's championship odds in the Eastern Conference. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you're enjoying this deep dive into the Raptors' master plan. Here's what makes this situation even more intriguing: the timing of everything. Jake Fisher from Bleacher Report noted that any concrete decision about Giannis' future likely won't happen until late June, right around the time when NBA franchises typically become most aggressive in their offseason moves. This creates a perfect storm scenario where Milwaukee might be forced into trade discussions even if they don't want to have them. The recent Brandon Ingram connection also adds another layer to this story. The Raptors' interest in Ingram shows they're serious about making win-now moves, and landing Giannis would be the ultimate expression of that championship-focused mentality that Ujiri has been preaching. What's particularly fascinating is how the Eastern Conference landscape plays into all of this. With Boston still dominant but aging, and other contenders dealing with their own question marks, adding Giannis to this current Raptors core could immediately vault Toronto into championship conversation. The timing couldn't be more perfect. For a franchise that's been patient with their rebuild but is clearly ready to make a championship push, the question becomes whether Milwaukee will actually be willing to part with their franchise player, regardless of what Giannis says publicly. Sometimes in the NBA, what players say and what actually happens are two completely different things, and league executives understand that better than anyone. So here's the bottom line, Raptors Nation. Don't let these reports about Giannis wanting to stay in Milwaukee completely kill your hopes just yet. The betting odds, the mutual interest reports, and Masai's decade-long pursuit all suggest that this story is far from over. If Giannis changes his mind even slightly, Toronto is positioned better than any other franchise to make it happen. What do you think? Are we looking at the next chapter of Raptors championship history, or is this just another case of wishful thinking? Drop your hottest takes in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more Quick Court analysis. Until next time, keep dreaming big, and we the North forever.